Chelsea have officially recalled defender Timo Chalobah from his loan spell at Crystal Palace. The academy graduate was previously loaned out in August and impressed by making 14 appearances and contributing 3 goals under manager Oliver Glasner. Chalobah, who has made 80 appearances for Chelsea, is now back to strengthen Enzo Maresca's first-team squad. He will wear the number 23 shirt and is ready to make a big contribution to the Blues for the rest of the season. With Chalobah's return, Chelsea are even more solid in defense. We look forward to his action on the field, Blues friends. This news really describes the emotional moment at Stamford Bridge. Reece James managed to create a magical moment with his free kick that saved a point for Chelsea. After returning to play in the Premier League after 2 months out, James showed his leadership qualities as well as extraordinary spirit. Enzo Maresca also gave a great appreciation to James. For him, the goal was not just about a point, but also a reward for James' hard work and dedication during his recovery period. The choice to give James the responsibility of taking the free kick showed the team's trust in their captain. However, Maresca also admitted that there was a sense of frustration because this draw felt less than optimal, especially after the brilliant performance in the first half. Chelsea dominated with a series of golden opportunities, but were less clinical in front of goal, making them miss the opportunity to secure 3 points. This moment is not only important for James, but also for Chelsea to continue fighting for the rest of the season. This saving goal is a symbol of the Blues' fighting spirit that they must carry into the following matches. What do you think? Can this momentum be a turning point for Chelsea this season? Chelsea is once again in the spotlight in the transfer market, guys. This time, reportedly they are eyeing Mathys Tel, Bayern Munich's young striker who is being called an absolute gem. Interesting, huh? For your information, Chelsea have had difficulty scoring goals this season. In the last 5 matches in the Premier League, they have only managed to score 4 goals, and 3 of them came. There were moments where Jackson failed to capitalize on golden opportunities, which made fans feel that Chelsea needed another option in attack. Well, Mathys Tel's name is starting to emerge as a potential candidate. This 19-year-old player can play as a striker or left winger. Last season, Tel appeared 41 times for Bayern under Thomas Tuchel, scoring 10 goals and contributing 6 assists. Although his playing time has decreased this season under new coach Vincent Kompany, Tel's potential still cannot be underestimated. What makes Tel interesting is his flexibility. He has the ability to drop deeper, work with Cole Palmer and Enzo Hernandez in midfield, and is also good at attacking the penalty box. His stats are also good, you know. In terms of aerial duels, Tel is superior to Jackson even though he is slightly shorter. If Chelsea succeeds in bringing in Tel, he will not only be an alternative to Jackson, but he can also bring a new dimension to the Blues' attack. What do you think? Will Mathys Tel be the solution for Chelsea's attack line? Or is this just another transfer market rumor? Chelsea are working hard off the pitch to improve their Premier League form, which is now without a win in 5 games. Meanwhile, they are looking to bring in Ipswich Town striker Liam Delap as part of their hunt for a new striker. Delap, who joined Ipswich from Manchester City last summer, impressed on his debut, scoring 8 goals in 19 championship games and providing 2 assists. Delap even scored in Ipswich's win over Chelsea in December. With his contract running until 2028-2029, Chelsea have reportedly made a second approach to Delap's agent to discuss a possible personal deal. Delap's arrival could be a solution for Chelsea, who are in need of additional strength in their front line. Nicholas Jackson, who had a good start to the season, has now suffered a goal drought in his last 5 Premier League games, which has contributed to Chelsea's poor results. If Chelsea were to land Delap, it could provide a huge boost to their attack. Do you think this is the right move for Chelsea amid their striker crisis? Many will be surprised by Chelsea's move to recall Timo Chalobah from his loan spell at Crystal Palace. Chalobah has performed well at Palace, making 12 Premier League starts this season, and this shows the quality he has. His presence back at Stamford Bridge is a temporary solution to overcome the injury crisis in Chelsea's defense, which is currently without Wesley Fofana and Benoit Badiashile. However, even if Chalobah returns, there is a big possibility that he could be sold permanently in the future. Chelsea are reportedly ready to let him go if he wants more regular playing opportunities. This move shows that Chelsea have a long-term strategy that considers player development and squad dynamics, even though it may mean letting go of a talented young player like Chalobah. Returning to Chelsea would mean Chalobah could be a short-term solution. But many fans are hesitant if Chelsea choose to let him go. As a product of Chelsea's academy, Chalobah has a lot of potential, and his departure could be a big loss for the team. Of course, many hope that Chelsea's management can consider his contribution to the team in the long term. Do you think Chalobah will be an important part of Chelsea, or will he be released after this season? Brighton and Hove Albion are reportedly interested in signing Tosin Adarabioyo from Chelsea, despite Chelsea only signing him on a free transfer from Fulham just 7 months ago. Adarabioyo had been behind Wesley Fofana in the centre-back pecking order. But Fofana's injury opened up the opportunity for him to become a first-choice starter. Adarabioyo himself has performed well, with 2 goals in the FA Cup against Morecambe, and has shown positive developments in his game. However, Brighton want to make him a permanent defender, and if Chelsea accept the offer, they could make a decent financial profit, especially amid the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. However, selling Adarabioyo in the middle of the season could be a big risk. Chelsea are currently facing a defensive crisis, with Axel Disasi's form declining, Benoit Badiashile injured again, and Wesley Fofana out for a long time. The decision to let Adarabioyo go could make things worse, especially since they have just recalled Timo Chalobah from his loan at Crystal Palace. Chelsea's decisions in this transfer window could be risky, and many will be hoping they can be more thoughtful in their squad construction, especially after last season's goal-spilling season. Do you think Chelsea should stick with Adarabioyo or let him go for financial gain? Armando Broha's injury has indeed given Everton a headache. Broha just injured his ankle during the FA Cup match against Peterborough United on January 9th, 2025, and he had to be rushed to hospital. After a second scan, Broha is expected to be out for between 10-12 weeks, which could be up to 3 months. David Moyes revealed that Everton are likely to discuss with Chelsea to end Broha's loan period. The problem is, Everton's domestic loan quota is full after they brought in Jack Harrison from Leeds United. So there is a possibility that Broha will have to return to Chelsea, although everything is still in discussion. Broha himself actually only returned to fitness in December after suffering an Achilles injury when moving to Everton at the end of the summer transfer window. It seems that his loan journey to Everton has been complicated by this injury. What do you think? Will Broha be able to recover quickly and have another chance at Chelsea after this loan period? Chelsea are increasingly active in the transfer market. They have just bid for Deportivo La Coruna striker Yerry Hernandez for £8.5 million, although his release clause is set at £17 million. Yerry is stealing the spotlight even though his team has not been shining this season, with a record of 8 goals and 3 assists from 18 matches. Previously, he was also at Real Madrid's youth academy. Chelsea reportedly wants to loan Yerry to Strasbourg if this deal goes through, so that there is room for another striker at Stamford Bridge. However, Deportivo does not seem to be easy to let him go. Even their general manager, Massimo Benassi, firmly said that the player will stay. On the other hand, AC Milan are also eyeing Yerry. The player said that if he moves, he wants to make a step forward. So it is clear that Yerry is quite interested in the possibility of a transfer. It's exciting to follow Chelsea's movements in the transfer market. Do you think Yerry would be a good fit if he ends up joining?